and I am back here on the channel. It is the most groundbreaking, earth-shaking, never taking the shill media money and making some impact. The man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying YouTuber in YouTube entertainment today, Lee Cole IV. And welcome back to my channel. And a couple of things before I get into this video. First off, I am going to try to make my 2-video quota. With this new style I'm trying, videos are going to take really long to put out. So I'm going to be doing a couple of these car videos for you guys in the meantime, because I like my content to stay on point and I always have something to say. But eventually you'll see things change, and I'm working on an intro right now. I'm working on doing my first really official trailer breakdown. Once again, thank you, Mary. And yeah, but the process takes a bit, and I'm still tooling around with the functions. So the channel's gonna look updated. It will get a facelift, if you will. So be on the lookout for that, because I want to start bringing quality content to the subscribers with still the real world fill that I have built up here, because I never want to forget where I started. So, you know, that's where we are there. Whilst I'm driving to work, as always, car video, yes, German, I stole that from you. And you know what? You're actually a scary guy when you rant, so I'm really not going to try to, like, upset you, but I'm just saying, bro. I had that idea, and then you started doing it, and it's like, now maybe I'm copying you. I don't know. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about something today. I peruse my normal Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic and things like that. You know, they have the most non-biased news that you can find. And so there's been a thing. There's been a thing that's been bothering me. And you're probably saying, Lee, you're such a level-headed guy. What could possibly bother you in your new leather coat? What could have you jazzed up that you would want to bring a video to the peeps, to the community? Well, the thing that bothers me is that we've seen a change. Winds of change, as they say. Netflix has been always particularly interesting to me. It is clearly a left-leaning company, and I don't go into politics, but it's just the truth within their entertainment. They favor a lot of those kind of almost agenda-driven narratives in their stories, depending on the director that they get. But something strange has started to happen. Something strange has started to happen over at Netflix. And they are actually putting out content with some pretty A/B type actors, or you know, old-fashioned, you know, used to headline the A acting tier. And it's really funny because it is gone in a different direction. It's as if Netflix is smart enough to realize that the SJWs aren't buying your product. The SJWs are going online, they're doing the little Twitter and the Google, right? They're typing us all sorts of stuff, but they're not endorsing these products. And the smart companies are starting to realize, hey, the way that we're making movies isn't working. It's not working. We've got to change it up. And Netflix has actually released some movies that have been down the middle, let's just say, more focused on the entertainment aspect. They released that one movie, I believe it's called Triple Danger or something to that effect. They just released The Highwaymen. I had an opportunity, and I will be doing a review, but I want to try it in my new video format that I'm doing with editing software. But they are starting to realize that, hey, maybe these politics aren't paying the bills. Isn't that a crazy notion? Isn't it nuts that these people, these crazy people and their crazy outlandish views, aren't properly endorsed. I've talked to some young folk, to some youngins, right? Some people young in the game, as they would say. And I have even seen some high schoolers, yes, high schoolers, not completely brainwashed by different media outlets, that have actually had some good points. Or even some people who might lean in the middle that are just tired of the nonsense. And you know what? The smart company realizes that. Let's be real. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and pretty soon Disney, they're going to be in the game of streaming and making money streaming. Now, Netflix has an advantage over the competition. They've been doing the streaming thing longer. And when you get on top, when you become the king, not to quote, obviously, one of my favorite wrestlers, but when you become the most electrifying, then you have an image to uphold. You have a standard. You have something you have to bring to the people, because if you don't, then you fall off the mountain. And that is what these companies don't get. These people they pander to, they are not in it for the long haul. They want to be part of the buzz, and then they drop out. They're not your base. Your base is built on loyalty. Loyalty is key in anything marketable. Loyalty is key in life in general. But in business, I attribute it to almost one of the most important things that you can have is a loyal base. It's how YouTube works. It's how everything that runs works. Somewhere along the line, though, these entertainment bigwigs have forgotten that. They've forgotten that the base is what makes the strength of the product. Without the base, the product crumbles. It might take 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but something that understands the business model will come and overtake it. I like to consider it natural selection, the natural order of things, whatever you want to call it. The truth of the matter is, though, it's just business sav, right? It's business savvy. It's a particular model that business companies have adopted for years. And now, why do I bring this up? What is my whole point here? My point is that Netflix is starting to understand something that Hollywood is overshooting. And it's why Hollywood is so nervous about the progress Netflix is making. Hollywood is on ultra pander mode. Ultra panda mode. They have gone Super Saiyan pandering to these people. Okay? And Netflix, they might have their own political views and things that they want to get across, but they're starting to realize that to sell a product, these people are not going to be the market that's going to buy it. Just like video games realize these people will not buy your product. It's been proved time and time again. Look at Apex Legends versus what's that other one out? Apex Legends, and there was another game. Hold on. I'll think of it again. But it's, you guys know what game I'm talking about, right? Apex Legends, and there's been another Anthem. There we go. Anthem has been out, and Anthem wanted to release early, contend with Apex, try to do some things pandering to this base of some kind. And the really funny part about this whole thing is that Apex Legends is killing them right now. Now, am I saying that this is necessarily all due to whatever things might be on the outside? No. Anthem has a lot of issues. I know friends who play it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that the entertainment industry needs to realize. You absolutely cannot just appease one side and not the other. Entertainment is about reaching a mass majority. Is everyone going to like what you put out? No. Some people might not like what I put out or what I say, but I started this as wanting to reach the people who did, and I try to be broad with my debates and discussions as to not exclude the people who have differing opinions from myself. And that's what you don't get. When you force someone, when you corner the market, when you try to push your agendas through, it does not sell, it does not work. It will never work. People don't want you to tell them what they like. Now, can you trick the people? Sure, maybe. You can make flashy pictures and tie it into something else, but people are not inherently stupid, okay? The mystique, the charm, everything wears off after a while. And then you're left with the realization that you've been had, duped, swindled, hoodwinked, and then they get mad and you lose the trust. So are you willing to give up a potentially one loyal person for the pursuit of the multitudes you think you're going to get? That's what it comes down to. That's the core of what the entertainment argument is, and what these people don't get, and all the vitriol that goes on between these people on Twitter and everything else, and why they attack us YouTubers. But here's the thing they don't understand. We will always appeal to the base. We don't exclude people. I am willing to have a debate with the most closed-minded person. However, when you start attacking me and calling me names, that's when I'm going to have to stop you and not put up with that, because that's not the kind of personality that I am. So in close, thank you. So in close, and that's what you get on, here on the channel. My back towel light is out. Gotta go and fix that. Anyways, so in close, this is what I want to leave you with. Everyone has a choice. You can choose what you want to endorse. That is your God-given right to do. And I don't fault anyone for having these weird, strange, out-of-the-box ideas of what they think about inclusion and all that nonsense, at least in my mind. I don't fault you for having that opinion. But SJWs, don't force me to try to have your opinion, because I am an individual, much like everyone else, and I'm going to form and make my own opinions, thoughts, and ideas, whether you like them or not. That's just the way it is. So, Netflix gets it, apparently, and if these entertainment platforms are smart, a lot of other people better start getting it. Anyways, this has been Lee Cole IV. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this channel or this video, please smash that melee button. Also, if you have people who you think would like the channel, please tell them about me. Tell them to hit that subscribe button. And as always, to all of the beautiful fans, thank you very much. To all the subscribers, thank you very much. And to all in the community, thank you very much. I love all of you. And as always, me and, wait for it, I'm getting a plush goose.